What's going on? It's Father's Day 2024 here in Indianapolis for the Olympic trials. What's going on? It's Father's Day 2024 here in Indianapolis for the Olympic trials as well as for Masters Nationals. Masters Nationals is over at the university at the IUPUI, the natatorium, and then the trials is in Lucas Oil Field, the first time we've ever had a swim meet in a football stadium. It's amazing. We went last night, watched some of the semifinals and the finals. One of the most amazing parts last night was watching Gretchen Walsh just crush her swim. I think she broke the world record. It's the first time that an American has broken a world record at the trials since Michael Phelps, I believe, in 2008. So that was phenomenal. Really, really inspiring. Awesome energy, just tons of people. And it's a great way to start everything off. I'm so happy to be here in Indianapolis and to continue to go to trials each day. Starting Thursday, I start swimming my meet over at the university, and we'll be kind of overlapping. So going back from the university over to trials pool, back to the university, they're about, I think, like a mile apart. So yeah, walking distance actually, and it's an amazing time so far. So I'm glad you're here on this journey with me.
Guests in need of assistance during the event should notify the nearest police officer or uniformed police.
Corporate accounts payable. Just a moment. If you know, you know.
Over the land of the free and the home of the brave.
This is the final of the men's 100-meter butterfly.
Let's get it, boys. welcome to Indianapolis. What's going on, guys? Coming to you here from obviously sunny Indianapolis, and we're here at the IUPUI natatorium at the university. IUPUI, as one of my friends likes to say, who shall remain nameless, refers to this lovely natatorium as ooey pooey. It's actually a nice facility. It's a good pool. It's a fast pool, and having a blast so far. Started everything off with the 200 butterfly. It was the first time I've ever swam that in competition. I swam it like probably 6 weeks ago in practice just to make sure I could get through it, and swam it in like a 255. So I seated myself as a 235. I swam a 221, which I was super pumped about. Yeah, I was really happy with a 221. And let's see, then I did 100 backstroke. Was pretty happy with that. Next was a 200 IM, and swam the 200 breast. That was yesterday. And this morning, I just got done swimming the 400 individual medley. Now, I medaled in that, which I was super proud of and super happy about. The competition here is ridiculous. There's like 2,300 swimmers. My very first spring nationals was at this same place in Indianapolis. And same thing there, just like the competition is ridiculous, really deep in terms of how many swimmers are here, how many fast swimmers are here. So I've gotten like, I think I got like 12th place on one, which I was pumped about. Got like 18th place on some other ones. But the 400 I actually medaled in, and I was excited. I knew I was gonna have to swim a personal best in order to have a shot at medaling in that. And the fact that I swam a personal best and I got a medal made me, I was just really grateful for the opportunity, and I thought it worked out nicely. Let's see, the second day of competition, I believe it was, somebody pulled a fire alarm, so there was like a half-hour delay as they got everybody evacuated from the building for the fire that didn't exist, and safety first or something like this. And there's one other thing that was really interesting to me, and it just pointed to something that I think is really crucial from like a performance standpoint, from a mentality standpoint, just the spirit of competition. There's a lady here swimming, and she's in a wheelchair. And so before every race, she gets herself up on the block. She just sits on the edge of it, right? And then the first race I saw her swim was the 200 butterfly. So she is in a wheelchair. She swam a 200 butterfly. She only really has use of one of her legs, and I'm not even sure how, maybe it's full use, maybe it's not. But that's pretty amazing. That's the kind of stuff that inspires me, right? And it's such a good reminder to the rest of us, like, what exactly would be my excuse for not doing something, for not being able to go out and compete, for not being able to push myself to another level? When you've got somebody like that with every reason under the sun, nobody would expect that person to be like, why aren't you competing, or get on their case about it, right? But how many of us can make excuses about why we can't get to the pool, why we can't exercise, why we're so busy, why, oh, I'm just not in good enough shape right now, right? And I love people like her that just take our excuses away. Because what am I gonna say? Why can't I compete? Why can't I train? What excuse do I have that goes beyond the challenges that she has had to overcome? And she manages to do it. And so that just inspires me to no end. As I think you can tell, I'm pretty passionate about that. I love people that help take the excuses away. And if I can do that for other people, I would be honored. So, you know, her story is not my story, but maybe my story will connect with somebody else. And I've had a lot of people that inspired me to go farther, and I feel like I have a responsibility to pay that forward and be that person for somebody else. I've got the 200 backstroke coming up this afternoon in a few hours. That is my last race of this competition. Thanks for being with me, guys. I'll catch you in a little bit. So Indianapolis was the site of my very first spring nationals. Actually, it was 6 years ago, and so it's great to come back here and get a chance to compete again. The thing that I noticed this time, probably in competition more than any other time, is how much my body felt really good. I just felt strong all the way through the competition. It's very taxing. There's a lot of exertion happening, but I never felt drained. I always felt strong, and I think probably has a lot to do with all the different components, right? And some additional things that I've done to really up my game in terms of my nutrition. I think that's helped a ton. The 200 backstroke was my final race, and I was geared up, man. I'm like, I'm ready. I got my feet set on the wall, and then the buzzer goes off, and I push off, and I'm expecting like the effect of like a trampoline. I'm just gonna spring off the wall. And what I felt instead was a trap door underneath my feet fall out from under me. There was some kind of malfunction with the backstroke start wedge. And it's interesting because these higher tech backstroke start wedges, the problem with them is sometimes they have these malfunctions, and that happened to me, man. I just pushed off the wall and nothing was there. And I was like, it's amazing how quickly you can say to yourself the words, "You gotta be blanking kidding me." I'm like, all right, well, this is what it is. So just got it to speed as quick as I could, and actually ended up coming in with a really decent time. It was like my 6th fastest time I've ever swam that race in, despite the fact that I basically had no start at the beginning. So I think that one was like a 2:18, and I actually medaled in that. So I medaled in the 400 IM and the 200 backstroke. So it worked out. It worked out. Never give up. Just keep moving. But I was proud of myself for that.